that even if you grow up in the ghetto, that you don't have to become your environment, and so there's really no excuse that you can put in front of the choices that you made as a human being, you know, and I've been thinking a lot about it, and about the type of person that I wanted to be, because I had dreams, I had visions. I wanted to be somebody when I grow up in a career. I wanted to see places. I wanted to go places. And the choices that I made was influenced by substance abuse mainly, because why, the things that you go through, it's just that I think that we as human beings should have more value towards who we are inside rather than who we are outside. You, we nowadays, I mean, what I've seen nowadays is to the extreme what people go through to change the outside of them, you know. And I think that as a kid, what I would have loved to see happening is someone come to me and explain to me my inside as a human being, the emotions that I went through, the hurts, the pains, and I couldn't understand what was this that was happening inside of me. And these are the level of vibration that happens to you as a human being, because you go through so much emotions that your choices that you're gonna make after that, or even not being neutral in your emotions, is so crucial to where you're gonna be the next stage or the next moment of your life. And I made some choices that affected me in a really bad way. And I remember this is probably the most vivid thing that I have gone through when about our crime, because why, when I went to jail or prison, I decided that no man, substance doesn't work. Yeah, I need to be sober minded because it's a new environment. I don't know a lot about this environment, and I used to get about our crime that we did. I used to have these nightmares. I used to have this, and I've never gone through something like that, because on the outside, when you do your shenanigans or when you do crime, you usually suppress yourself by using substances. So there's no way of you getting in touch with your emotions, with the real consequence,
Your conscience.
with your conscience for and when that started to happened, it was something's got to give. I got to give something in order to see myself pause this, because at that stage I just wanted to pause it. It went on for like 6 months, and I just wanted to let this pause, because now I get into my conscience, and along the way I needed to find myself in the environment that I am in, inside of prison, you know, and the changes, the, the changes. I had no real strategy, because I'm very much about, I like to think about what I'm doing, like to plan this, like to put this ahead. So for me, it's like go in, boom, bam, it's over. I've done my business. I like to do things from 1 to 3, you know, and I had no plan. I had to make it up as I go, you know, and I went into gangsterism, and I think that for one of the most the most hectic addiction about gangsterism is the power. It's the power that that follows, and that's something that you would never understand, because what I heard a lot of the way gangsters are being battered and things are talked about them, because why their choices are very destructive, you know. And I could never put myself on that side where I say that, nah, this is wrong for me. I don't want this. This is not gonna happen. I fell I fell into the addiction of gangsterism, you know. And for me it was like I had power, I was no longer, and even that choice had an emotional attachment towards it, because what you go through all these experiences inside of prison and you just want to protect yourself.